Hi, this is Dustin with Home Mender. Today we are going to show you how to replace, hold on, let me turn this off, I can't hear you. We're going to replace this fan, but obviously the motor is kind of messed up and it's pretty old and you can see how it's all yellowed and gross. So we're going to put in a nice new fan. First we're going to make sure the switch is off. There we are. Pull the lens down. Bulb. Ow. Very hot. Ow. Now we take the trim kit down. These usually have little springs that you just pull the clips and brings them out. Next, we're going to remove the screws for the light kit. We're going to loosen those. And we're going to pull down our light kit. There we are. You can just unplug them. Ooh, this one's a little funky. Plug the fan. Oh, okay, this one's just so fragile that it's breaking right apart. You can see the electrical connections. We're always going to disconnect the hot first. And that way, when it's disconnected, you know that you have no power to whatever it is you're working on. We are unwired. Next, we're going to use our screw gun to take out the screws that's holding the fan in. This looks like it's been repaired before. This is more screws than should be in here. It looks like our fan's coming loose. Let's look over here, see where it's connected. Oh gosh. This fan seems to be struggling coming out. Luckily our new fan is going to be a little bit bigger, so we're going to cut the hole. Let us get this other existing fan out. If yours is the exact same size, you may just want to spend more time gently pulling out of the ceiling. Measure the fan box just to make sure our hole's not going to be too big. This is a 9.5 hole by about a 9.5 hole. Our new fan measures 9.5, so we're just going to double check our measurements. We've got a stud running right here, so we know we can't cut the hole that way. We're going to cut it this way. So we're going to take out about a 1/2 inch, measure both sides so you can get a straight line. And we'll check this one. And we've got ducting on this side to duct our fan out, so we're going to take it out of this back side. There we go. Big enough hole to work with our 9.5 inch fan. Straight edge line around. We go to cut our hole. I like to catch the dust on something, make the cleanup a little easier. Now we should have plenty of room to take our fan out. A conduit connector will be holding in your electrical line to your fan. You can take a flathead screwdriver and loosen the screws so we can pull out the wire. There we go. After it's loose, we just pull the wire out. Your switch is off so you can pull your wire nuts. Old ugly fan out. Then we're going to reuse this piece. We're going to take our knock out and just pull and put our new Romex connector inside. We're going to take the set screw out of our new fan so we can get the cover off, and that'll lift out. Now that we got our fan out and we just have the box, we're going to load our wires into the Romex connector. Ideally you want to get the Romex all the way through the connector, but this is a really tight feed and we just don't have the room for it. As long as your Romex connector is secure and tight, you should be good to go. So let's tighten that down now. That's good and secure. Now when we're feeding it up, make sure you put your duct adapter on the same side as your ductwork in the attic. You either have a 3 or 4 up there. This one's already a 4 in the attic, which is compatible with our new fan, so we're going to go ahead and hook it up. Now we gently feed our fan through our hole. You're going to have to take it all the way in, and then you can slide it around a little bit up there. You want to pull it back a little bit so you can hook up the ductwork. Now that our ductwork is in place, we're going to use some HVAC foil tape to secure it. Sticky back, and just wrap a nice piece around where it connects. Make sure you do one more piece for the top, just to make sure everything is sealed. We don't want this blown into your attic. Once we secured our tape to our ductwork, we're ready to set the fan into place. We're going to secure it to the stud using some self-tapping screws to get through. Make sure you're flush with the drywall and place it where you need it. Now we're ready to wire. It's a really tight fit, so I've got the camera so you can see it. This one's hooked up to 2 switches, separate fan and light. So the white goes to the white wires, the blue wire goes to the red, and the black goes to the black. The green always goes to the ground. I'm going to make those connections now. It's a good practice to get 3 twists on your wire to ensure that they don't pull apart. Now that we've got the wire nuts on good and tight, we're going to push the wires back up where they're housed. Next, I like to take the light bulb and the housing and test it. There we are, and our fan. We're good to go, we've got power. Now we're ready to put our fan assembly mount back in. Line up the slots. Finesse. Now we're going to plug our fan in, run a test. Beautiful. Now we're going to use our light mount to secure our cover. Plug it in. Make sure we cover our new hole, light bulb, and finally the lens cover. Looking awesome. So our new fan is in and it's working awesome, and believe me, your family will thank you for replacing that non-working bathroom fan. So this is Dustin with Home Mender. Don't forget to click subscribe, and good night and good luck with your fan.